As impressive as Lando Norris was in Monaco, I don't think anything changes in terms of who's championship favourite this year in F1. For me, it's clearly still Piastri. I think, if anything, that performance from Lando really highlighted the fact that his best efforts come when expectations are low, when the pressure is off, and he's able to just drive. And now that he's got himself back into that championship race again, he's only 3 points behind Piastri in the championship standings. We're going to see during this next patch of races in Europe whether he really can handle pressure and be a front runner, or if he's someone who will only perform when the pressure is off and the expectation is on someone else to go ahead and do the job. So that's kind of where I stand with Lando. I applaud him for his efforts again, but I don't think that it necessarily has swayed me to believe that he's the guy to beat this year in the championship. And when you look at it, Oscar Piastri, he won 4 of the first 6 races in this year's F1 calendar. In the 27 seasons that has been pulled off, only once has a driver not gone on to win the World Drivers' Championship. So history tells us that Piastri's in a pretty good place right now to go on and get the job done. And you look at the patch that he had in Europe last year, I think that was some of his best racing outside of Spain, which is a big one. Obviously, coming up to this weekend, if he can put his best foot forth here in Spain and then carry that momentum into the races where he was pretty dominant, for a rookie driver last season, all things considered. He had 4 podiums, I think it was, in 6 races, including in Austria, in Hungary. And I think, again, we're going to get probably a string of races where he's best suited to the circuit. If he's able to replicate and better those performances this season in a car that, for me, is still the most dominant car on the grid by a decent margin, I think he really goes a long way to cementing himself as the favourite to go and take out this championship.